Good afternoon, my beautiful people. Hold on, let's hit that light real quick. Now, if you have ever felt like your job just controls your life, this video for you. Okay, this video is for you. Now, before we even dive into the video, if you are new here, just allow me a chance to introduce myself. My name is Paris Smith, and I was able to retire myself from the 9 to 5 at 24 years old. I was actually able to do this through trading in the stock market. It's the strategy that a lot of people don't know about, and it's a dope one. So the cool thing about the strategy, I trade once a week. It takes me about 30 seconds, quick 30 seconds, and the income that I make is reliable and it's consistent. So I don't have to day trade. I don't got to read the charts. I don't have to be glued in front of a screen all day. Nothing like that. So if you like, girl, I need to know a little bit more about that strategy that you're trading, come to my free stock trading masterclass. That is where you're going to learn all about it, the ins, the outs, and what I do and all that amazing stuff. Now, I just want you to know your boss, your boss decides when you eat. Your boss decides when you can go on vacation. Your boss decides how much you are allowed to earn. But today, I am going to break down my exact plan to escape that system and to build income on your own terms. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all the harsh truth, and y'all ain't gonna like it, but your raise right now is dependent on somebody liking you. Yeah. It depends on whether your boss like you, or maybe some politics. Maybe it's not even your skills. They looking straight past your skills. They filled with politics. It's a politic work environment, so you don't really matter for real. Or your PTO. It depends on approval. You can't take off when you want. No, you got to get approval for that, and your paycheck is capped. But inflation is not. Yeah. So listen, I would never forget when I had that time where I needed to take off for my health reasons. If you're new here, all my people that are tuned in and subscribe, they know that I have a chronic disease. It's called juvenile type 1 diabetes. Now, it's where I am literally on the insulin pump. Can I see my insulin pump? Dependent on the insulin pump to live, because my pancreas, I ain't gonna speak no ill, because words are powerful. The Lord said there is life and death in the power of the tongue. But I got a little insulin pump. You know what I mean? It's substituting for my pancreas at this time. Now, I would never forget when I needed to take off because of all my health reasons. Sometimes I go to work and my insulin pump would just pull off, right? Then I got to go home and get that whole thing together. When your insulin pump pull off, baby, it's a disaster. It's a disaster. Or leaving work early because I just don't feel good. Going to my appointments because I got to go. I got to go every 3 months. At the time was every 3 months. I got to go. And just feeling like I'm asking for a favor instead of like exercising my right. Could not do it. Was sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired. It was like I was being punished for taking care of myself. Because y'all know the big balls, they don't like that for real. If you have any, illness, or maybe your child does, or a family member, relative, or whatever, you're the caretaker. If anyone has any type of illness or whatever, they say, based off of law, you all right under FMLA. But baby, they don't care about you. You are replaceable. So if somebody If somebody else controls your time and your income, they control your life. They are controlling your life. So I realize I want freedom. Hey, I want freedom, and I need ownership over my time. I need ownership over my monies. I need ownership over my values. Yeah, I worked so hard during the 9 to 5. I put in so much work, worked above and beyond, although I didn't feel good half the time. Half the time I wasn't even feeling good. And I still put in my all, Like I have such a passion for information technology, but if my health is being impacted, no ma'am, no sir. No ma'am, no sir. So let me just tell y'all the biggest shift. Like the biggest shift I had to make, it wasn't even financial. The biggest shift I had to make was mental. It was mental. Now as an employee, you're kind of trained a little bit. You kind of trained to trade your time for money, right? Or to clock in and to clock out and get a paycheck, right? But as an investor, I realized I could put my money to work instead of my body, instead of me physically putting in the action and, working and all that stuff. Why not just put my money to work instead? So I thought to myself, I could definitely make money without asking for overtime, without burning myself out. And that was the exact shift, right? The exact shift that changed literally everything. So I stopped thinking, how many hours do I need to work and all of that stuff. And I really started to ask myself, what can I own that will actually pay me while I rest, while I chill, while I get my health back together. That's the mindset. That's the mindset right there that literally took my time back. And so listen, that right there made me some money that no job could ever pay me. Yeah, I want y'all to think about that. But anyways, instead of asking for a raise and all of that stuff and all of that annoying stuff that you go through at a 9 to 5, I just went ahead and created my own income that pays me automatically, that pays me consistently. So I want you to know that you don't need permission to earn money. All you need is a plan. Okay? You don't need to ask for permission to earn more money. All you need is a plan. So let's go ahead and talk about this escape plan. Okay? Let's talk about this escape plan. Now, number one, you need to learn. Okay, you need to learn an income producing skill. If you got a pen and some paper, you need to write that down. Step one is learning an income producing skill. Now, what I did was cover call trading in the stock market. So basically what cover call trading is in the stock market, if you're new here, it's a low risk type of trade. It's a repeatable type of trade. So, you click the same buttons every single week. And you bring in a reliable, consistent income. If you're making $250 a week, like my first month trading, first week trading, it was $250. First month trading was $1,000. I trade 4 times a month. So on Mondays. So if you're making, let's say, $250 on a Monday, you trade next Monday, it's going to be about $250. You trade Monday after next, $250. So there's a reliable income that will consistently come to you as long as you trade, as long as you submit the trade or whatever. Also, the strategy, it works really well with boring stocks. So we don't care about the stocks. We're not trying to have a stock, blow up and and that's volatile, and it's people got a lot of hype around it and all of that stuff. We don't care about stocks like that. We want the stock to be very boring. So a lot of people want to invest their money into stocks and they want the stock to run up real crazy so that they can sell and make a profit. We ain't got to do that. All we got to do, find us a boring stock that has the fundamentals and all that good stuff. And if you're wondering, like, what's the fundamentals? You need to come to my masterclass, my free masterclass. It's for free. And I'll teach you the fundamentals. But anyway, you need to have a reliable stock. And those type of stocks work really well with this strategy. Okay. Now, step 2. Now that we got that out the way, step 2, you need to buy back your time. You need to buy back your time. Now, I trade just once a week on a Monday. I wake up, I call it Money Making Mondays. That's what I call it. So I wake up Monday, sometimes I'm still in the bed, baby. I just go ahead and pop my phone out real quick, pop, submit my trade, make my income for the week, and I'm done. I could do whatever the heck I want to do. I get up, I grab my phone, it takes me 30 seconds, and I'm done. That is buying back your time. There's no boss that I have to report to. There's no meetings that I have to sit on. Wasting time. I ain't got nothing to add. Why am I in this meeting? You could have sent that in an email, a text message. Baby, you could have sent it in a video, an audio message. We got technology. We don't need to meet. But listen, I ain't got time for that. No boss, no meetings. I ain't got to worry about that. Roll over, pick up my phone, I submit my trade, and I'm done. 30 seconds. And so that's what you need. You need to start buying back your time. That's step 2. Okay? It's a part of the escape plan. Step 3. This is a big one. You have to figure out how to build a consistent income. What you need to do is, we're not trying to rely on our 9 to 5 anymore. Those days are over. Your boss want to act up, job acting crazy. Listen, even the president, well, all of these daggone executive orders and people losing their jobs. When I say what you need is to have some sort of backup plan, some sort of, I like to call that thing in my back pocket in case I got to grab that thing real quick. You know what I mean? That you can utilize in case anything happens. Or if you want to leave your 9 to 5, you can use the same strategy for that too. But of course, you can trade the strategy alongside your 9 to 5. Keep that thing as a backup plan in case anything happens. Or you can just leave 9 to 5 and just rely on this trading strategy alone. But step 3 is building a consistent income. Now, when that income started replacing my paycheck and I saw that I didn't need a boss no more, I started trading February 2020 was my first month trading. And I saw that I was making $1,000 and I said, oh, baby, let me, lock in with this. And then we start reinvesting a little bit. Start reinvesting, growing my income, paying off my debts. Then I was a little, had a little more extra money, right? Then I said, all right, I can leave my job. So July 2nd, 2021, I left my job. But when I saw my income from the stock market start to replace my paycheck, and I said, I don't need a boss no more. Listen. When I actually left my job in July, I was like, oh my God, I want to travel. And just to let y'all know, I have never, ever in my life been on a plane before until I left my job, which is crazy. So I left my job, 24, took a plane. The first place I went to was Atlanta, Georgia. Then I took a plane from Atlanta, Georgia and went to Cabo, out the country. Crazy. And so I started traveling. I wanted to see the world. After I traveled the first time to Cabo, I said, "Oh, I like this. I'm about to, experience and see the whole world and all of that stuff. It's so much fun to me." And learning cultures. And I don't like trying new foods, but some stuff I will try. I'm very picky. But anyways, I just love like learning cultures. And so I decided, let me travel. I'm about to travel. I done been to like 7 countries in a year. It was crazy. Why? Because I had the means to do so. I could do it. I had the means to do it. So I did. And so all of that was thanks to the stock market. I fund my entire travel through the stock market. It paid my bills. I didn't have no debts. What am I gonna do with the rest of the money? I'm gonna travel. And that's what I did. Then I was able to rest. I didn't have to do anything. I got up, did what I wanted to do, got my health back in order, started taking care of my health, trying to get back on track with things and stuff. Listen, I had time to do it. I got to, when I left my job, immediately I got to wake up and just do whatever the heck I wanted to do. And that is my life today. I get up and I do whatever the heck I want to do. And it is beautiful. Now, this isn't about getting rich quick, because if you have that in your head, I'm going to need you to empty that thing out. But it's about actually building real freedom. You actually build some real freedom just with this strategy. Even if you start with $100 a week, just getting started, buying stock, utilizing a dividend stock so that you can start building a dividend income. Like, you could start right now. You can literally start right now. And I know, like, some of y'all, you might feel a little stuck, because I know how that feels. You might feel a little stuck. You might feel powerless right now. But if you could learn how to work at a job, how to work a task on your job, you can learn how to work this strategy. Because it's really simple. It's really, 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 really simple. Your boss, listen, your boss is not your ceiling. They are just a chapter, not your full story. So I need you to start brainstorming ways that you could write your own story. And I'm just laying it out right here. You can literally use my same exact blueprint, use the same exact escape plan. If I could do it, you could do it. I was living paycheck to paycheck broke. I was working 3 jobs. I actually was working 2 jobs, then got a 3rd job so that I could fund my trading account. I struggled with learning. I had a learning disability growing up, and I learned how to trade stocks. If I could learn, you can learn too. I'm trying to tell you, what is your excuse? What is your excuse? Now, I'm going to show you how you can use the same strategy, how you can use the same strategy that helped me escape my 9 to 5. And I'm going to show you step by step by step by step by step. And I'm going to teach you how you don't even have to rely on your job fully anymore. Like, you don't have to put all your hope and your trust in your 9 to 5 paycheck. No, I got you. So I want to invite you to my next free masterclass. My next masterclass, you will be able to spend 5 days with your girl for free. 5 days? Listen, I need you to show up with a sharpened pencil. I need you to show up with a good journal. Okay? I need you to make sure this is your trading journal. I need you to dedicate this journal for trade and studies, because I'm going all in. I'm going all in. By the time you leave this 5 days, by the time you leave this 5-day class, you're going to have a whole blueprint. You can run the play yourself. Okay? So I'm going to encourage you to come on. The link is in the description to sign up. Secure your seat. We start on Monday. Okay, we start on Monday. So I need y'all to show up on time. Actually, show up early. Okay, early is on time, by the way. if you're on time, you late. So when I say from the very beginning of the class, I need you to be locked the heck in. I'm not wasting no time. I need you to lock all the way in. All right, y'all. For those of you, before you head on out the door, give this video a like. Give this video a like. Subscribe to if you want more money talk like this, more videos on mindset, and just making moves. Just making moves, and share this live with somebody who needs a wake-up call. That's the task. So share this video with somebody who just needs this wake-up call. And that's it. That's all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.